Happy Monday, everyone. One word to sum up the NFP data report. Okay, disappointment. All right. So let me just go straight into the jobs report. Yep, as I was saying, disappointment. Why is that the case? Okay. 720,000 jobs were expected to be added for the month of August. However, we are only getting 235,000. Okay, this is way below the the expected figure. Okay, and definitely way below the what has been added during the previous month in July. Okay, so let me see. I guess the most, how do you put it? The sector that actually has been adding a lot of jobs for the past few months, okay, that led to this strong rise in jobs, okay, specifically the leisure and hospitality sector, okay, remains unchanged in August. Okay, what does this mean? It means no jobs has been added in this from this sector. Okay, so if we were to go straight, okay, as you can see over here, employment in leisure hospitality was unchanged, okay, after increasing by an average of 350,000 per month over the prior 6 months. Okay, let's just go straight to the table. Leisure. Okay, so as you can see over here, the leisure and hospitality for the month of August, okay, added 0 jobs. Okay, as you can see from the previous month, 415,000 jobs, 397 in the prior month were being added. Okay, so I think this is to be expected. Okay, this is to be expected because of the worsening condition of the COVID situation in the United States. Okay, number of cases has been rising due to the Delta variant and things like that, right? So, okay, the leisure and hospitality, which has been the main driver of jobs rise for the past 6 months, okay, is now not performing. Instead, we are getting the professional and business sector. I'm not very sure how they categorize jobs as, jobs under the professional and business sector, business services sector. But yeah, we are seeing 74,000 jobs being added in this specific sector. So yeah, that somehow becomes the main driver for jobs gain now. Okay, yeah, but this whole report was really, the release was really terrible. Okay, so I think that there was some 5.6 million people, okay, actually reported not being able to work due to their employer winding down business, okay, closing down business and things like that as a result of the pandemic. So I think in July, the figure was 5.2 million, okay, and in August, it actually rose to 5.6 million. So you can see that, there's actually this whole Delta variant, this whole COVID in general, okay, is actually having a very, very strong negative impact on the US economy, okay? Now, enough of all this negative stuff, okay, yes, we have a very bad report and things like that, disappointment and things like that. But is that actually the end? Is there really nothing good coming out from there? There is, right? First of all, we see that average hourly earnings, okay, rose from the previous month of 0.4% to 0.6%. This is actually I think it's a 4th consecutive month of a rise at a higher rate. Okay, so this is likely, okay, due to the rising demand of labor, okay, coming from industries such as the finance industry. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys actually read these articles on some of the big banks in the US have been rising salary, okay, to actually attract more talents, okay. So the most recent one being Morgan Stanley, okay, joining the phrase of JP Morgan, Citigroup, Barclays, etc. Okay, so yeah, the finance industry is just one of the few sectors or industry that are actually in having this high demand, high recruitment for for workers. Okay, so this actually this is likely going to lead to a rise in hourly earnings. Okay, as employers continue to search for suitable candidates, okay, to fill the job roles offered by the companies. All right, so that is for the average hourly earnings. For what it's worth, we are also seeing a slight decline of unemployment rates from the previous 5.4% to 5.2%. Okay, yeah, I mean, as long as you get like continued increases in jobs, in this case 235,000, okay, it is likely, not for sure, but it is likely that we are going to see a decline in unemployment rates. Okay, now unemployment rate and average hourly earnings aside, okay, for the past 2 months, I think it was July and June, okay, we actually see an upwards revision. Okay, let me bring you to this segment of the report. We actually see upwards revision, okay, in the number of jobs being added. So as you can see here, the change in total non-farm payroll employment for June was revised up from 24,000, okay? And the change for July was revised up by 110,000. Now, for these 2 months in total, there is actually a 134,000 upwards number of jobs being revised upwards. Okay, that means, you know, it's actually a good thing. To be honest, it's a good thing. Previously, it was reported that, you know, there's only like 938,000 jobs being added for the month of June, and then it got revised upwards. Same goes for July, which actually hit 1.05 million jobs. Okay, so this actually the positive remarks that's been, you know, delivered by the report. Okay, so during the Traders Club, during last Friday, you know, in the Traders Club platform, I actually mentioned that you know, despite all this whole disappointing figures being released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, okay, we do get some positive feedbacks from the report, okay, which is this upwards revision of jobs. Okay, now that will actually bring the US jobs market closer towards the pre-pandemic level. Okay, now let me show you the tabulated data. Okay, so this I've already amended all the previous figures for June and July, you know, due to the revision. So at the moment, okay, as of the August report, August figures, we are still seeing a 5.43 million jobs below the pre-pandemic level. Okay, so graphically, you can see that, you know, starting from March 2020, when the start of pandemic, you know, the jobs actually declined by millions. From then on, from April, okay, from May, I would say, from May onwards, there's actually been a steady increase, okay, which I believe that is what the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell meant by clear improvements has been made, okay, in the jobs market. All right, clear progress, clear improvement has been made. So at the moment, we are, you know, close to the 5 million mark. Okay, that means we are still like some 5.4 million jobs away from the pre-pandemic level. Okay, so the graph will have to hit above zero, okay, in order to actually exceed the pre-pandemic level. So yeah, 5.4 million is the new figure that the US jobs market will have to aim, okay, we have to target. All right. Okay, so the thing is that is it really that bad of a report, to be honest? Personally, I feel that this report may be revised again. Okay, so actually there is some saying out there that, you know, based on historical figures, okay, based on previous NFP reports, for the previous years, okay, August tends to be, the month of August tends to be the month with the biggest revision, okay, upwards or downwards, you know, not very sure, but yeah, there tends to be a big revision. Why is that the case? This is because, you know, August coincides with summer, and, you know, people are going for vacation and things like that. So that actually creates this whole I would say some discrepancy, okay, in the data being collected. So August will have a tendency of upwards revision or downwards revision. Yeah, so right now, I'm just hoping that when September comes, August, figure will be revised upwards. So, it will be better. But as of now, okay, the Fed is only interested in what's been released at the moment. So at the moment, 235,000 is not a figure that the Fed wants to see, okay? That will definitely have an impact on the Fed's view of whether or not to announce a tapering, okay, to make a QE tapering announcement this coming September during their meeting, okay? For more, I will cover it when the meeting comes closer to, to date, okay? So with that, that's all I have to cover for non-farm payroll, okay? As for the strength of US dollar, to be honest, I feel that it's a bit mixed right now, okay? Because of the positive sentiment sent from the upwards revision, okay? And the potential upwards revision of the August figure, okay? Just keep your trade short term if you're trading any dollar pairs. And yeah, that's all I have for the non-farm payroll.